Hello. Hello everyone. We welcome you all today for Indian Bank Q1 FY26 results announcement. I would now like to request our MD and CEO Shri Binod Kumar sir to take us through the financial performance. Over to you, sir.
Good afternoon, everyone. Today, PPT will be there. Today we have published our result for the first quarter Q1 for financial year 25-26. Few highlights I will say. We have total business has grown by 10.25%. Deposit has grown by 9.26%. Advance has grown by 11.50%.
I would request everyone to maintain silence, please.
Yeah. CASA has grown by 4.23% and CD ratio remained at 80.77%. RAM, we have seen good growth in RAM at 15.93%. Out of that, retail has grown at 16.56%. Agriculture has grown at 16.40%. MSME, where we were struggling earlier in the range of 5 to 6%. This time we have been able to grew by 14.45%, and in March also our growth was in the range of 11 to 12%. Corporate book we have grown by 1.77%, but that was a deliberate attempt because where we are not getting good price, we have ceded some of the books around some sector we have ceded around 6,000 crore, and where price is very competitive, we have also ceded around 6,000 crore. Gross NPA has come down to 3.01%, down by 76 basis point YOY. Net NPA is at 0.18%. Again YOY 21 basis point reduction. Provision coverage ratio is very healthy at 98.20%. YOY it has gone up by 154 basis point. Cost of deposit has marginally inched up from 5.10 to 5.14 quarter. Yield on advances marginally has gone down basically because of the reduction of the repo rate from of 100 basis point. It has from 8.642 it has come down to 8.58% QOQ basis. Yield on investment because of the yield has gone down, so and we have also sold some of our high yielding securities. So yield on advances has gone down by 19 basis point at 6.96%. NIM, despite a 100 basis point rate cut, our NIM on QOQ basis has gone down only by 13 basis point, and we are still healthy at 3.35%. Our ROA is 1.34%. Marginally it has come down, but still I will say we have been successful in maintaining our ROA. Net interest income has grew by 3%, whereas it is really a big challenge to maintain net interest income in this time. Operating profit also has grew by 6% YOY basis at 4,770 crore. Profit before tax grew by YOY basis 26% at 4,079. Net profit grew by 24% at 2,973. Return on equity is 20.26%. Next. This slide I have already, most of the numbers were previously discussed. Next. So deposit again, same QOQ basis, if you see deposit has grown by 0.97% at 7.44 trillion. And CASA has grown by all the quarterly negative, but YOY there is a growth of 4.23%. Advances quarterly QOQ also we grew by 2.2% and YOY at 11.50%. CD ratio is at 80.77%, but if I see CD ratio domestic, it is 78.32%. So we are well within the range. And overall business has grown by 10.25% to 13,45,000 crore. Next. Within credit, RAM has grown by 15.93%. Out of that, retail has grown by 16.56%, agriculture has grown by 16.40%, MSME has grown by 14.45%. If I talk of the share of the different segment, RAM is 65.34%, within RAM retail is 22%, agriculture is 26% and MSME is 17%, remaining 35% is corporate. Next. Priority sector, I am happy to share that we are consistently complying with the priority sector guidelines. Against a requirement of 40% in priority sector, we are at 44.73%. Agriculture also against requirement of 18%, we are maintaining at 22.18%. Small and marginal farmers against a requirement of 10, we are maintaining at 10.66%. Weaker section against a requirement of 12%, we are maintaining at 3.99%. Micro under MSME against a requirement of 7.50, we are maintaining at 10.87%. Non-corporate farmer against a requirement of 14%, we are maintaining at 20.67%. And SHG Bank has got many awards in SHG. We are very strong in our SHG. Recently also we have conducted some camp in Madurai, wherein around 3,000 self-help group members have participated, and we have set a target of disbursement of around 20,000 crore in SHG in this financial year. Mudra also, we are also consisting the target, achieving the target. During the quarter, we have disbursed 1,173 crore loan disbursed to 25,000 beneficiary. PM Viskarma, this quarter we have disbursed 74 crore of loan disbursed to 10,546 beneficiaries. Next. Our interest income has grown by 8.27% from 16,283. Interest expenses grew more than the interest income. That's why NIM, there is a slight contraction in the NIM. Interest expenses increased by 11.99%. NII increased by 2.93%. Despite interest expenditure is more than the interest income, we have been able to maintain our NII in positive territory. Net interest income YoY basis, it has grown by 28%. Operating profit, we have operating income we have grown by 8.83% to 8,798 crore. Operating expenses grew by 12.45% to 4,028 crore. Operating profit we have been able to maintain at 6%, 4,770, and profit before tax 4,079 with a YoY growth of 25.78%. Net profit 2,973 with a growth of 24%. Operating profit and interest income. Next, interest income. Interest income already explained. So total interest income has grown by 8.27%, and total non-interest income. This is the bifurcation of various components of non-interest income. Out of that, profit on sale of investment has grown from 147 to 330. Because yield has come down, so we have some profit in the treasury. So that is basically because of that. And recovery on bad debt has at 716 crore. Fee-based income, YoY basis, although it has remained positive, almost stagnant. But if you see quarterly it has gone down a little from 918 to 790. Because in March quarter we have so many business activities at higher level. First quarter is normally a lean quarter, so that is because of basically that. PSLC commission also we have been able to earn 258 crore even this quarter also. Miscellaneous income at 114 crore. Next. This is again bifurcation of the various components of salary. Staff expenses has remained almost constant. For March it was 2,700, now it is 2,106. And other operating expenses also at constant, almost constant, 4,103 to now 4,028. So total expenses has gone up by 12% from 13,580 to 13,952. Next. Performance ratio, as I discussed earlier, cost of deposit has gone up slightly from 5.10 to 5.14. Here I will like to add one thing. Although we have passed on the repo rate cut to the customers, deposit rates has not come down. So this is the reason of that our cost of deposit has, despite rate cut, it has gone up. Similarly, yield on advances has come down from 8.64% to 8.58%. Yield on investment has come down from 7.23 to 6.96 because of the yield has basically come down. NIM also, as I explained earlier, because of the cost of deposit has gone up, yield on advances come down. So there is a contraction of NIM of around 13 basis point. Cost to income ratio slightly gone up from 45.05 to 45.78, but that is basically not on account of increase in cost, but on account of reduction in some of the income which comes in the either annual or half year. So normally there are certain income which comes either in September or in March, so that is basically because of that. Return on asset, I will say it has remained at 1.34, so it is a good number, I will say. Return on equity also 20.26. Earning per share, it has grown from 87.78 to 88.28. Book value also has grown from 423 to 448. Business per employee has gone down slightly because we have done some hiring, so that's why it has gone down little. Business per branch has increased from 220 crore to 223 crore. Net profit per employee has also gone down slightly because of the new hiring. Next. So already I have explained all these ratio. So bank is well capitalized at 17.80%. With credit density at 58.68% and tier 1 is at 15.26%, which is very healthy, I will say. Even tier 1 is 15.26 is really very healthy. Next. Government shareholding is 73.84%. Mutual out of public and others are 26.16%. Out of that 50% is with mutual fund. So mutual fund has good confidence in your bank, and that's why they are consistently maintaining their holding. Next. Movement of NPA. Asset quality, again, bank has done really well. Gross NPA, if I talk of the on quarterly basis, it has come down from 3.09 to 3.01. But if I see annually, there is a 76 basis point reduction in gross NPA. Net NPA also there is slight decrease from 0.19 to 18. And annually it is 21 basis point reduction is there. Slippage ratio, if you see the chart, it has come down from 1.5 to 0.94, and credit cost also has come down from 0.81 to 0.28. So there is a sharp reduction in credit cost. Next. SMA, if you see the chart, it has gone up slightly, but because of some two accounts has come in SMA. Two big accounts has come, but now this figure what is 4,586, presently it has come down to 815. So these two accounts which has come into SMA2 has already come out of that. So there is no concern on SMA account. Next. Financial inclusion, I am happy to share that bank is consistently achieving all the targets in financial inclusion, whether it is PMJDY, APY, PMJJBY, everywhere we are consistently achieving whatever target is given to us. Next. Now I will request my colleague Mr. Ashutosh Chaudhary to explain about the digital.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Slide. So let me take this digital journey in 4 different phases. The first phase I will cover the transactions that we have done year-on-year basis. The next phase I will tell what is the business we did through digitally. The third phase I will tell what are the initiatives we have taken, we have completed, we are still continuing, and what are the new we are proposing this quarter. And the fourth one is the fintech partnership that bank has undertaken to garner business. This is the 4th phase I will take it through. The first comes is the transaction. If you see the UPI transaction, this is 2.28 crore per day, which was earlier 2.12 crore per day. So this has increased. The mobile transaction, which is 59 lakhs per month in this quarter, that has improved from 58 lakhs last quarter, that is March 25 quarter. The mobile app ranking, which is 4.4 right now, earlier quarter it was 4.3, and the digital journey that we have launched is 132. In the last quarter it was 121. Now this is a transaction which is required to be seen. The digital transaction has improved by 3%, achieved 93% in Q1 FY26, and the reflection in the branch transaction is exactly opposite, that has been declined by 3%. Now that digital transaction we have divided into 4 quarters: mobile banking, UPI, internet banking, debit and credit cards. In all the 4 category, if you see, the user base has improved, so also the transaction base has improved. If you see the UPI transaction, the users as well as the transaction, that has improved in a substantial way. So this is the 4 area of transaction. Now we'll coming in smart. This slide is specifically shown to you is that in June 24 quarter we launched this IndSmart. During that time we told that we are coming with the omni-channel. How they are performing, how this particular account app is performing, it is clearly visible. I will just say after launching this new app, in a year we have onboarded 89 lakhs new customer. So those who were in Ind-Oasis, they were there. Apart from that, 89 lakhs new customer has been onboarded. And we have also given transactions, financial as well as non-financial transaction we did. This particular, below that is IndSmart Bizap, which we launched this quarter. So if you see this particular, this is a corporate mobile banking app, which is specifically for MSME, which launched in 28 February 2025. Soft launch was there. And the transaction is also phenomenal. If you see, in the couple of months, we have achieved more than 25,000 transactions. Now, after this transaction, we will see the business growth in the digital phase. So, if you see, last year we did 1,67,390 crore of digital business. This year we are targeting a 2,25,000 crore of digital business, out of which 57,955 crore of digital business we already completed this particular quarter, Q1. So this business is divided into both asset as well as liability that we have shown here. Now, because the digital asset business is quite high, we thought we'll show you how we did that. In the retail business, almost 26,670 we did. This quarter, 10,000 crore we did. In agri business, we did 36,168 crore digital business. And in MSME, 2624 crore of business we did. So these are the 3 segments of our digital asset business. Now, that was year as a whole we show. Now we want to show you the quarter-on-quarter business for all these digitals. If you see in all the space we have grown except MSME, and we have tweaked in MSME business rule engine to have better quality of business. Now it is ready to go for full-fledged way. So now in the next quarter we will see good traction in MSME business also. Now these are the journeys. The business is over, transaction and business is over. Now we will focus on journeys for some time. If you see from 121 we have reached to 132 business, and the 95 digital journeys that we have made, we have shown sector-wise also. In agriculture, MSME, retail. These are the 3 dominant sectors where we have launched this digital business. So when you will see this, the business and the launch of journeys, you should also be aware of what is the adoption rate in all these journeys, which we would like to showcase you. If you see last year the adoption rate and this year the adoption rate in the retail segment, which is the one of the dominant sector of our business, the adoption rate has increased from 69% to 87%. And the MSME 74 to 78%, and with the launch of new journeys, this particular thing will also increase in the days to come. In the EBG segment also the traction is seen. Now we are providing this EBG to the customers in our corporate mobile banking app, so that this traction will also be seen in the days to come. Now coming to how the migration has happened, this 57,000 we have told. If you see the digital liability business has shown traction, which has grown by 1.3 times in this particular quarter. The digital home loan in the retail space has shown 2.2 times. The digital vehicle loan has shown 2.1 times. And the digital jewel loan has shown 1.7 times, which has contributed to a large extent. And the next 3, though the amount appears to be small, but in the days to come, it will also show traction. Most particularly, the digital tractor loans, we will see little more traction in this particular segment. This is a new concept you people are aware of. A unified lending interface is a concept floated by RBI. So this RBI Innovation Hub, RBIH is. Presently, we are using these 4 applications of RBI Innovation Hub, and we have garnered 6,350 crore through this ULI application. So this is the journey in FY25 we did, 33 journeys. And if you see that ULI, what I told in my earlier slide, here we have mentioned in this particular journeys, in 4 cases, we have used this ULI application of RBIH. Now coming to FY26, which will be of more traction to all of us. If you see 11 applications, 11 journey we have launched in Q1 itself. In Q2 we will launch 18 journey, and in Q3 we will launch 13 journey. So let us put some brain in this Q1 journey, this 11 journey that I will show in the next application. UPI Pay. This is a new concept. We have come out with this UPI Pay application like Google Pay and Phone Pay. This is an application of Indian Bank itself, which will be much more useful for our customers. They are not required to go to anywhere. They can use this and then they can do the payments. Small merchant payments, QR code payments, everything can be done here. Next one is the VBX. This is a virtual banking experience launched by the bank. So those who are digitally savvy, does not like to come to bank branches, want to do business or transaction by mobile banking, internet banking, or through Internet of Things. So it is for them. It's a new concept that has been launched. Now this agentic AI, next one is, we have started this particular application for our collection purpose with 2 languages, English and Tamil. In the days to come, we will scale it up to other regional languages and also Hindi language. And in our last slide, I will show how this agentic AI we are planning to use in our business purpose also. Next is the corporate credit digital journey. This is a beautiful journey designed by the bank, and 40 interfaces has been done for this particular journey. Starting from due diligence to financial appraisal, everything is covered in this particular journey so that the TAT will improve. Now this InSmart Biz, this is launched for MSME customers. This is the corporate banking, mobile banking application of the bank we discussed earlier. This employee assist also I will tell you, this is a good concept generated by the bank which will help the employee of the bank to reply to any kind of queries or questions that has been asked by the customer. Right now, if he is not aware of, then he will say, I am not aware of. But right in this help of this employee assist, he will ask the assist will reply, and accordingly he can tell to the customer. So the customer experience will improve by this. Now this digital KCC with AgriStack and ULI, we have launched a couple of digital journeys here. So also the GST advantage, specifically we have mentioned here partnership. Earlier it was for individual and proprietorship. Now we have launched partnership. With this our MSME business will improve here. So these are couple of initiatives that we have taken. We have conceived earlier, initiated earlier, but completed in this quarter. This is 4-way DCDR which will reduce my data loss. We have taken on-premises private cloud, which will improve the transaction speed. So this is the concept for this. We have taken co-lending applications so that we can tie up with NBFC for our business growth. We have almost 583 API, live APIs there, with which we are garnering our own business. We are lending this API to others, also taking some fees from them. So in this way it is helping. Adya 2 is a chatbot, improvised chatbot. All our CVS, which were hitherto branch level, we have centralized it. So the server is at central level. Then Hello UPI. This is a beautiful concept. With this UPI, if you say, I want to pay XYZ, so it will bring that XYZ name. You click on that and thereafter you can undertake the transaction. You need not require to search that name. So with this, and this Braille debit card is mostly for blind persons. They can use this debit card for their transactions. Now these are the initiatives which initiated earlier and still it is ongoing. So couple of the things only I will take. CRM MD sir has told this is a new concept that has been brought by the bank for better customer service, and cash management has been brought in for better cash management for corporates, which will help the bank in CASA garnering also. Now coming to this is a next gen call center. I will take 1 minute on this. This will be much useful call center which will be AI and ML based call center this is. So it will help the caller as well as the bank to track the conversation and again raise the ticket. Suppose I call somebody and say, ki, do you want to open a savings account? And yes, he says, yes, I want to open the savings account, but you call me on this particular date. So it will record, it will keep it with it, and on the same date it will give a prompt, ki you are supposed to call this gentleman for a savings account. So in this way it will help. So data lake is a very big concept. We are introducing this. Now this generative AI AGR, this is an grievance redressal system for customers. Suppose the customer gives a grievance, lodge a grievance, it will automatically segregate based on its analysis. It will say ki this is the most crucial things which is required to be attended first. This is the things you can attend second, subsequently. So in this way it will help. So now this POS aggregator, cloud migration, all these things we are in the process of doing it. This is the new digital initiative we have planned for this Q2. One is this transformation with agentic AI. This is mostly, it will be used for business growth. Earlier that was for collection. This will be for business growth. Mobile app for transaction authentication. This will be a voice metric or OTP or PKI based. This can also be used here. This wealth management service, digital wealth management service we want to launch, which will be a robo-advisor based on algorithmic and your investment pattern. It will advise you. Then this next generation payment system also we are coming with. And we are coming with mobile application security solution. This is an enhanced one which will help the customer. The customers generally when they go for a digital transaction or this type of activity, they are not aware of which one to do or which one not to do. So this particular security solution will help them what not to do. So now we have completed the journey and which we are planning to do. Now I will coming for fintech partnership. The bank has partnered with 166 fintech companies to provide this much of services. SNA solution, then municipal corporation, then religious institution management, then educational institution, coaching and hostel management, dynamic QR code for small customers, fast tag business. So these are the business which we have tied up with 166 fintech, and the business is also quite handsome. Around 12,000 crore business has been done with this particular applications. So with this, I conclude the digital journey, digital concept for the bank for Q2 and ahead. Now I request MD sir to take up, please.
Congratulations for the fantastic financial performance.
Just a minute. So we have opened 51 branches in this quarter. Out of that, 10 are in Tamil Nadu. And one senior citizen branch especially we have opened in Adyar to take care of our aging persons. So we have also given some facility in that. That is a good branch. Some of you may go and visit also. And also in Tamil Nadu, we have opened 36 new ATM and BNA. So we are very mindful of taking care of our state. And also, I will like to highlight minimum balance charges. Earlier, bank used to charge minimum balance charges when say threshold is 1,000 crore, 1,000 and amount goes down below that, we used to levy some penalty on that. So we have waived that charges also. Minimum balance charges we have waived. So these are the few customer-centric initiative we have taken. So I wanted to highlight that. Yes.
Thank you for giving this insightful initiative, sir. Now I request V. Chandrasekhan, sir, General Manager, Rural Banking, to briefly take us to the results in Tamil.
அனைவருக்கும் மாலை வணக்கம். 2025 ஜூன் 30 காலாண்டிற்கான நிதிசார் முடிவுகள் ஃபினான்ஷியல் ரிசல்ட்ஸ். வங்கியின் உலகளாவிய பிஸ்னஸ் முந்தைய வருடத்தோடு ஒப்பிடும்போது 10.25% உயர்ந்து 13.45 லட்சம் கோடியாக இருக்கிறது. நிகர லாபம் முந்தைய வருடத்தோடு ஒப்பிடும்போது 23.69% உயர்ந்து 2,973 கோடியாக இருக்கிறது. நெட் என்பிஏ முந்தைய வருடத்தோடு ஒப்பிடும்போது 21 புள்ளிகள் குறைந்து 0.18% இருக்கிறது. ரிட்டர்ன் ஆன் எக்விட்டி முந்தைய வருடத்தோடு ஒப்பிடும்போது 50 புள்ளிகள் உயர்ந்து 20.26% இருக்கிறது. செயல்பாட்டு லாபம் ஜூன் 24 பதிவான 4,502 கோடி என்பதிலிருந்து ஜூன் 25 4,770 கோடியாக முந்தைய ஆண்டை விட 5.97% உயர்ந்திருக்கிறது. நிகர வட்டி வருவாய் நெட் ப்ராஃபிட் ஜூன் 24 பதிவான 6,178 கோடி என்பதிலிருந்து ஜூன் 25 6,350 கோடியாக முந்தைய ஆண்டை விட 2.93% உயர்ந்திருக்கிறது. சொத்துக்கள் மீதான லாபமீட்டல் நிலை ரிட்டர்ன் ஆன் அசட்ஸ் ஜூன் 24 இருந்து 1.20 என்பதிலிருந்து ஜூன் 25 14 புள்ளிகள் உயர்ந்து 1.34% வளர்ச்சி கண்டிருக்கிறது. பங்குகள் மீதான லாபமீட்டல் நிலை ரிட்டர்ன் ஆன் எக்விட்டி ஜூன் 24 இருந்த 19.76% என்பதிலிருந்து ஜூன் 25 50 புள்ளிகள் மேம்பட்டு 20.26% வளர்ச்சி கண்டிருக்கிறது. ஈல்ட் ஆன் அட்வான்சஸ் ஜூன் 25 8.58 மற்றும் முதலீடு மீதான வருவாய் ஈல்ட் ஆன் இன்வெஸ்ட்மெண்ட் 6.96% இருக்கிறது. மொத்த கடன்கள் ஜூன் 24 பதிவான 5,39,123 கோடி என்பதிலிருந்து ஜூன் 25 11% வளர்ச்சி பெற்று 6,01,147 கோடியாக அதிகரித்திருக்கிறது. ரேம் அட்வான்சஸ் ரீட்டைல் விவசாயம் மற்றும் எம்எஸ்எம்இ வழங்கப்பட்ட கடன்கள் ஜூன் 24 இருந்த 3,13,300 கோடி என்ற அளவிலிருந்து ஜூன் 25 3,63,221 கோடியாக உயர்ந்து 15.93% வளர்ச்சியை பதிவு செய்திருக்கிறது. ரேமின் பங்களிப்பு 65.34% இருக்கிறது. ப்ரையாரிட்டி செக்டார் அதாவது முன்னுரிமை துறைக்கான கடன்கள் 40% ஒழுங்குமுறை தேவைப்பாடாக இருக்கும் விதத்தில் 43.73% ஆக இருக்கின்றது. மொத்த டெபாசிட்டுகள் ஜூன் 24 இருந்த 6,81,183 கோடி என்பதிலிருந்து முந்தைய ஆண்டை விட 9.26% வளர்ச்சி கண்டு ஜூன் 25 7,44,289 கோடி என்ற அளவை எட்டியிருக்கிறது. 30 ஜூன் 2025 அன்று காசா விகிதம் 38.97% என பதிவாகியிருக்கிறது. 30 ஜூன் 25 அன்று சிடி விகிதம் 80.77% என பதிவாகிறது. கிராஸ் என்பிஏ ஜூன் 24 இருந்த 3.77% முந்தைய ஆண்டோடு ஒப்பிடுகையில் 76 புள்ளிகள் குறைந்து 3.01% பதிவாகிறது. மற்றும் நெட் என்பிஏ நிகர வாரா கடன்கள் ஜூன் 24 இருந்த 0.39% ஜூன் 25 21 புள்ளிகள் குறைந்து 0.18% பதிவாகிறது. வாரா கடன்களுக்கான ப்ரொவிஷன் கவரேஜ் ரேஷியோ ஜூன் 24 இருந்த 96.66% ஜூன் 25 154 புள்ளிகள் அதிகரித்து 98.2% முன்னேற்றம் அடைந்துள்ளது. ஜூன் 24 1.5% இருந்த நழுவல் விகிதம் ஸ்லிப்பேஜ் ரேஷியோ ஜூன் 25 0.94 94% கட்டுப்படுத்தப்பட்டிருக்கிறது. கடனுக்கான செலவு கிரெடிட் காஸ்ட் ஜூன் 24 பதிவான 0.71% ஜூன் 25 ஒய்வொய் அடிப்படையில் 43 புள்ளிகள் மேம்பட்டு 0.28% இருக்கிறது. சிஆர்ஏஆர் மூலதன பொதுமான நிலை விகிதம் 17.80 பதிவாகியிருக்கிறது. ஒரு ஏர்னிங் பர் ஷேர் ஜூன் 24 இருந்த 71.37 இருந்திலிருந்து ஜூன் 25 23.69% உயர்ந்து 88.28 மேம்பாட்டிருக்கிறது. இது தவிர இந்தியன் வங்கியில் தமிழ்நாட்டை பொறுத்தவரை 2 FGMs ஃபீல்டு ஜெனரல் மேனேஜர் ஆஃபீஸ் இந்த தமிழ்நாட்டில் உள்ளன. 17 ஜோன்ஸ் தமிழ்நாட்டில் உள்ளது. ஒரு RRBயும் தமிழ்நாட்டில் உள்ளது என்பதை நாங்கள் தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறோம். டெபாசிட்ஸை பொறுத்தவரை 1,35,492 கோடி தமிழ்நாட்டில் உள்ளது. இது வங்கியின் மொத்த டெபாசிட்டில் 19% இருக்கிறது. கடன்கள் 1,49,907 கோடி, அது 15% உயர்ந்துள்ளது. இது மொத்த கடன்களில் 27% உள்ளது தமிழ்நாட்டில் மட்டும். சிடி ரேஷியோ 111%, தமிழ்நாட்டில் மட்டும் சிடி ரேஷியோ 111% உள்ளது. பிரான்ச் நெட்வொர்க் தமிழ்நாட்டை பொறுத்தவரையில் ரூரல், அதாவது கிராமங்களில் 404 கிளைகளும், செமி அர்பன் 383 கிளைகளும், அர்பனில் 121 கிளைகளும், மெட்ரோவில் 190 கிளைகளும் ஆக தமிழகத்தில் 1098 கிளைகள் இருக்கின்றன. 19% பிரான்ச்சஸ் தமிழ்நாட்டில் தான் இருக்கிறது. அதாவது 1098 கிளைகள் தமிழ்நாட்டில் உள்ளன. இது தவிர தமிழகத்திற்கு 7 MSME கிளைகளும், 35 SHG அதாவது மைக்ரோசாட் என்ற கிளைகளும், 552 ஜுவல் ஷாப்பி பிரான்ச்சும், 5 மிட் கார்ப்பரேட் பிரான்ச்சும், ஒரு லார்ஜ் கார்ப்பரேட் பிரான்ச்சும் தமிழகத்தில் உள்ளன. ப்ராசஸிங் சென்டர்ஸ் RAPC அதாவது ரீட்டைல் அசஸ் ப்ராசஸ் பண்ணுற சென்டர்ஸ் 16, MAPC MSME அசஸ் ப்ராசஸ் பண்ணுற சென்டர் 16 தமிழகத்தில் உள்ளன. இது தவிர எங்களுடைய வங்கி MD அவர்கள் கூறியது போல 10 கிளைகள் தமிழகத்தில் இந்த ஆண்டு துவக்கப்பட்டன. மேலும் முக்கியமாக சீனியர் சிட்டிசன்ஸ் முதியோர்களுக்காக ஒரு சிறப்பு கிளை சீனியர் கொனட் பிரான்ச் அடையாறில் துவக்கப்பட்டுள்ளது. நன்றி.
Thank you, sir. Now I would like to open the forum for media Q&A. Would request our media friend to introduce themselves first and then ask the questions, please.
No, there is no major corporate slippage. Corporate slippage is only 6,000. Yeah, 6 lakh. 6 crore.
Almost nil.
No. Only 6. There is no corporate slippage.
Which area it is more, something that you have any data on that, sir? Region-wise it is.
Sir, right now we do not have, but we can provide
Okay, general.
which area, yeah.
But evenly spread, since our concentration is more in Tamil Nadu, so here it will be higher. But otherwise it is evenly spread.
That means in future you will focus only on digital transactions, digital operations.
I mean, only it will not be, gradually will increase that transaction.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, how much of education loan granted, and especially for overseas students, this Q1 financial year?
We'll provide you the granular detail. We'll provide you.
Okay, sir.
Education loan will provide you.
Will
Right
provide.
now I don't have figure.
Okay, sir.
I've got government schemes, but
Note down and this quarter 1,733 accounts to 186 crore.
and overseas He wants overseas also, that you also
Overseas
provide.
is also asking.
We will provide overseas also.
No, in initial phase NPA was higher, but now it is under control.
Education loan.
Yeah, education loan NPA
Only
is under control.
1.10% is the slippage also.
Fresh slippages in newly account is only 1.10%.
ஹலோ சார் சார் இந்த ஆண்டுக்கான கல்வி கடன் வந்து கொடுப்பதில் எதுக்கு சார் தாமதம்? ஏன்னா எல்லா பிரான்ச்சஸ்லேயும் வந்து ப்ராசஸ்லேயே இருக்குது அப்படின்னு தான் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்டை வந்து ஆன்சர் பண்ணுறாங்க. பட் எஜுகேஷன் லோன் வந்து இப்போ வரைக்கும் நிறைய பேருக்கு ரிலீஸ் ஆகலை. அதுக்கு என்ன ரீசன்?
He'll translate, yes. What he wants.
Mike, you come this side, no?
Sir, education loan.
No, what he wants. Question.
Come this side, no, in center.
And question batao.
पहले question बताओ ना, you tell me.
There is no much disbursement in education loan. Lot of education loans are under processing only. Why it is not expedited? That is what.
No, education loan, if there is some instances, please let me know. Because see, now government has developed a portal for education loan, Vidya Lakshmi. And all has to be sanctioned through that only. And that is also being monitored by the DFS. I think every fortnight they are holding a meeting. So education loan TAT is now under control.
வித்யாலட்சுமி போர்ட்டல் மூலயமா தான் இந்த எஜுகேஷன் லோன் எல்லாம் ப்ராசஸ் பண்ணிகிட்டு இருக்கோம். நிச்சயமாக அதில் வந்து நேரம் எடுத்துக்கிறதுக்கு வாய்ப்பே இல்லை. ஏன்னா கவர்மெண்ட்டும் அதை வந்து ஃபாலோ பண்ணிட்டு தான் இருக்காங்க. எங்கே இருந்து அந்த ப்ராப்ளம் வருதுன்னு தெரியல.
சார் இல்லை, சென்னையிலேயே வந்து பார்த்திங்கன்னா நிறையா பிரான்ச்சஸில் போய் ஸ்டூடெண்ட் கேட்கும்போது ப்ராசஸில் இருக்குது அப்படிங்கிற ஆன்சர் தான் வந்துட்டுருக்கு. நம்ம சென்னையிலேயே வந்து கெல்லிஸ் ஆகட்டும், டி நகர், இந்த மாதிரி இருக்கக்கூடிய நிறையா பிரான்ச்சஸில் இந்த ப்ராப்ளம் இருக்குது.
Sir, in Chennai, some branches, the applications are still pending.
We'll take care.
We'll take care. Adya, you say, na? Adya.
Sir, good afternoon. Minimum balance, fine amount, how much you collected? Any relaxation?
Minimum balance right now I don't have number, but depending on the rural, for rural it was different, semi-urban different, metro different. Exact number how much we collected last year I don't have that number, but we have waived that now charges completely.
All accounts.
All accounts.
அதுதான் சார் ஏற்கனவே சொன்னார், மினிமம் பேலன்ஸ் சார்ஜஸ் வந்து எல்லா கணக்குகளுக்குமே தள்ளுபடி செய்யப்பட்டது. அதில் ஒன்றும் பிரச்சனையே இல்லை இனிமேல்.
சார் அதை தாண்டி அந்த மெயின்டெனன்ஸ் சார்ஜஸ் அது எவ்வளோ சார் கலெக்ட் பண்ணியிருக்கோம்? இந்த ஏடிஎம் சார்ஜஸ் அதர்வைஸ் மித்த சார்ஜஸ் வந்து எவ்வளோ கலெக்ட் பண்ணியிருக்கோம்?
They are asking for ATM maintenance charges, how much we have collected, sir. We will give.
110 for one ATM card we charge. Total how much we have collected? 110 crore. 110 crore ATM maintenance charge.
I am Shankaran from Malik Tamlakam Daily. Here, if I am right, in Q1 itself, your profit has gone to nearly 23.7%. What are all the reasons behind it, and how do you feel?
Yeah, there are 2-3 factors. If you see, first of all, we have been able to maintain, two things. Cost of deposit also, if you see, it has gone up only by 4 basis point. And yield on advances, despite 100 basis point repo rate cut, it has come down by only 6 basis points. So on an average, NIM is impact on NIM is only 13 basis points. So that is one reason. Second reason is our provision. If you see, our provision requirement has gone down substantially. So that is also one of the reason. And operating profit also has grown by 6%. So that all these factors have contributed to good profit.
Okay, and second one, branch transactions has come down to 10% to 7%. And what is the reason for that?
Reason, more and more customers are using now digital channel, either mobile banking, internet banking, UPI, QR code, etc.
Okay. And to Ashutosh sir, it's for you. Can you please elaborate here on employee assist?
Yeah.
Can you please elaborate on employee assist and Braille debit card? More on that.
Employee assistant
And Braille debit card. Two
Okay.
things.
So let me first tell employee assist. Suppose one of my employee who is the front desk staff, we say, if you go and ask something about NRE deposits, and he has never handled NRE deposits. So in that case, what you will say? You will say to you that I will come back, sir. Correct. Instead of saying come back, sir, he will ask this employee assist, ki I want to know about NRE deposits. Immediately it will say ki what are the things of NRE deposits, what are the documents required, in which currency we can do. Everything it will give it. Then based on that, you will convey to the customer. So which was earlier used to take 1 day time to convey to the customer, now will be conveyed immediately. So it will improve customer satisfaction. So employee assist is that. Second is that Braille card.
What is the difference between the earlier one, debit card, and this Braille debit?
No. Debit card for general public is same. There is no difference, sir. This card is for blind persons that has been given. Based on that Braille letters, they can understand what is the number, what is this CVC codes, all those things they can touch, feel, understand, and accordingly they can do the transaction. So
It's
the
not
difference.
visible for the general customer.
It is not for general customers, sir. No.
In
Visually impaired person.
In regular debit card, it's not.
No. For regular debit card, for people like us, it's a normal debit card. It is for visually impaired people. Yeah.
Okay.
சார் வார கடன்களுக்கு எவ்வளோ நம்ம கொடுத்துருக்கோம், அதில் தமிழ்நாட்டில் மிகப்பெரிய நிறுவனங்கள் யாராச்சும் வார கடன் வாங்கியிருக்காங்களா?
Any big NPA accounts in Tamil Nadu? This quarter? No, not this quarter. Earlier legacy accounts are there, but not in this quarter. We will think, but we have launched especially Ind Sakti, saving fund account for women especially. There we are giving many facility, including their health checkup, some medical health insurance also we are providing.
Thank you. I hope there is.
Hello.
One question.
Hello. Good evening, sir. You said that after introducing IndSmart, you will get 89 lakhs new customers. You have any category like that? Like entrepreneurs, like students, like a business person like that? 89 lakhs is a very big amount. I mean, very big.
Yeah, it's a very big number, we understand,
Yes.
but it is mostly distributed evenly, as MDs are told. But exact numbers and percentage, if you want, we'll definitely come back and tell
Like
you.
when it was launched actually IndSmart.
This IndSmart was launched June 2024, last year. So in a particular year, because earlier we have a mobile banking app called IndOasis. In IndOasis, we have almost 1.2 crore of customers, they were there. So they all migrated here, and apart from that, this 89 lakh customers also onboarded in this IndSmart new mobile banking app. Because this app has a lot of features available. It is easy, it is convenient. So that is why people, those who have onboarded, they started liking this also. If you see our rating, this Google rating, that has also gone from 4.1 to 4.4 in a 1 year of span. So these are the things from where we understand that whether this app is liked by people, by our customers or not.
So MD sir, you said that MSME development last quarter is for 5%. Now you said
Earlier it used to be 5%.
Yeah, now it's
This quarter it is 14.5%.
What kind of plans you implemented for this growth?
Pardon?
For this growth, what kind of plans you have implemented?
So 2-3 things we have done. See, first of all, I think if we are providing timely disposal of the loans, as he was raising question about education loan. If we are providing timely sanction, people will automatically come. So first of all, we have worked on the TAT. Loan has to be sanctioned within a defined timeline. Say if it is less than 25 lakh, within a week time it should be sanctioned. That we are monitoring. We have developed a portal. We are monitoring from here. Further, we have also developed around 13 digital journeys, MSME app. They need not to come to the branches. They can take on the loan on their own also. And RM, 2-3 digital app we have developed, like recently we have launched MSME Beej app. So again, they need not to go, like for example, I will say for simplicity, GST. Somebody is filing GST return consistently for say last 2-3 years. If he want to take loan from Indian bank, then he will download the app, simply go to the 3-4 steps are there, he will complete 3-4 steps and he will be given loan.
As you said that you're maintaining the net interest is very difficult.
Yeah.
What kind of difficulty you are facing, sir?
No, difficulty in the sense, because see, repo rate has come down. So, whatever we are charging from the customer, we have immediately passed it on. So, earlier we were charging say 8.5, now we are charging 7.5. So, from where interest income will come?
Are you introducing any special schemes for lady entrepreneurs? Because you are not talking about anything about the lady entrepreneurs. What is the reason, sir?
Lady entrepreneur, we are in.
Because Tamil Nadu is the largest.
Yes. But lady entrepreneur in SHG, through SHG, we are helping them in big way. SHG, our SHG exposure is 22,000 crore.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you all respected dignitaries on the dais and media fraternity present today. For media friends, we have made snack arrangements behind the room, and all our bank executive, we have made refreshment on the 3rd floor.
Sir, I have one more question.